everyone. My name's Rebecca Zerker. I'm here today with the 2025 Mountain Home Chamber Leadership Class. And today we're going to talk a little bit about our project at the industrial park.
Yes, we're here this morning to talk about a project that we took on our leadership class for this year, the 2025. And I'm going to let Bradley tell us a little bit about that.
All right, Bradley Ludwig. So our project we decided on was focused on the industrial park. It was a BR&E project, which is a business retention and expansion project. So what we did was we basically gathered as much information about the businesses that are currently at the industrial park. And to do so, we went to the industrial park. We had a questionnaire that we gave to businesses. We spoke with some of the leadership at the businesses, and we just asked them very generic questions about what they do, their workforce, how they train their workforce, how they get their workforce, and then just try to make those connections with the different businesses and their leadership. And then we took all of that information and we compiled it and we presented it to Judge Liddy. And on top of all of that, we were also looking to implement uniform signage at the industrial park. So we realized that a lot of the businesses out there, they already have signage, but what we wanted was a uniform sign that every business had in front of their physical location. Very generic sign, but we think it'll create a lot of visibility for the generic public to drive through the industrial park and have a clear image of what businesses are out there.
Yeah, because a big struggle for us, at least my group, whenever we were going out trying to get this information and meet all of these people, we didn't know which building was what or which was open. So it was really nice for us to get out there and visualize that so we knew how important it was to get this signage because we didn't even know where these businesses were.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly right. Mm-hmm. And it, like Becca was saying, I mean, some businesses were very easy to get a hold of. Others, there may not actually be a physical business out there right now. It might have just been a land parcel. So it was kind of a puzzle to try to piece together exactly what do we have out here? What are the boundaries of some of these businesses? And so we pulled land plat maps, and then physically going out there, we were able to kind of piece together exactly what we have at the industrial park. And one of our big wins from this project was with all of the information that we gathered and physically going out there, we were able to realize that there is some unutilized land out there back behind the airport. I don't know the exact acreage, but I want to say it was 100 and something acres, 130 acres that aren't being utilized out there, which we might not have known otherwise. And so doing this project, we were able to discover that, and potentially it could be used for industrial park growth and expansion.
And that's a big part of the signage process too, because the purpose of our project is for business retention and expansion. So for different companies coming in who may want to move into our industrial park, we're just trying to help clean it up a little bit and make it easier to navigate. So hopefully with what we're doing, it can be like planting a little seed in the industrial park.
Right.
Very good. Go ahead, Bradley.
And just those relationships that we were able to build by being face-to-face with the leadership of these businesses, I think that's unmatched. You can never have a conversation with enough people, especially with the folks out at the industrial park. Them being in Midway, if you live in Mountain Home on the east side of town, you may not even know the industrial park's out there. So we're just trying to be a voice for the industrial park and let the community know what we have going on out there, what businesses are out there, and also what job opportunities are out there. If you're looking for a job, like I said, you may not know the industrial park's out there with several businesses that are looking to hire. So those are some of the key points that we were really trying to get out of this project.
And us being in the leadership program, can you tell us some more about that?
Yes, so the leadership program, first of all, I think we can all agree it has been a wonderful year. We have had so much fun getting to go to all sorts of different businesses and see all different sorts of organizations and really see how our community intertwines, because we all work together to make Mountain Home such a special place to live. So to be able to go out and meet the leaders and the people who are making that happen has been so awesome. And truly, I don't think I would have had this experience any other way. So yeah, it's been a great year. I think my favorite part personally was riding in the helicopter. We got to fly right past my house, so I waved at my dog in the window. But we've got to do a lot of really, really cool things this year, so it's been a great experience.
Yeah, it really has. What do you think some of your experiences were that you really enjoyed?
One of my favorite things is everybody in this group comes from a different background. We all are in different industries. So like I might not get to interact with Becca or Michelle in my day-to-day, but once a month getting to talk with people in other industries, it's huge. It's very impactful. It gives you a different perspective on the community. And so that's probably overall been my favorite thing. My favorite activity we got to do, I really enjoyed going to the library and learning more about the fundraising initiative that they had going on out there. It was very neat. And I also liked the few days that we spent in Little Rock.
Oh gosh, we had
going to the Capitol. It was just a great couple of days. But the people are what make it so amazing, and we've really had a great group.
Absolutely.
So if anyone has any questions about the leadership program or the industrial park, contact the Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce.
Or one of us. We'd love to chat with you. We will absolutely endorse the leadership class. So if you have any questions, if you want to get involved, let us know. If you're considering it, do it. It is absolutely worth it. Some days is a little bit more work than others, but that's just like anything in life. So yeah, sign up, do it. You will have so much fun and you will meet the most amazing people.
Yeah, and definitely talk to your employer about it. Just kind of, if they may not even know about it, but bring it up to them, dive into it, see exactly what it takes, and I would imagine any employer would support their employee going through this program.
Absolutely.
It's going to be good for that business. I mean, your business is going to get exposure through the group. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. It's very impactful. And along with like the networking aspect of it, you do learn some leadership qualities. You're talking to leaders of the community, so there's little like traits that you're picking up from these leaders that you can then implement back into your own business and into the community.
Absolutely. Yep.
And if you don't have an employer that would like to sponsor you, like my husband and myself, we sponsored ourselves because we're small business owners. So we sponsored ourselves to come through the program. So, and it's well worth it.
I also did, and I think it was definitely worth it. I enjoyed it, and I think, just from a business perspective, like Bradley said, it's a great networking opportunity, and it also just made me realize I grew up here, but we have such a special community.
Right.
And just
Absolutely.
talking to the leaders of our community, it made me realize we really do have the best of the best here.
Yes,
So
you're absolutely right.
it made me more grateful to live here.
Yeah, and you see how welcoming all of the businesses have been to us. I mean, we've been to 12 different businesses within the community, and they're all so welcoming, and they're excited to talk to us about their business, how they impact the community. And like Heather was saying, like everybody works together. You really get to see that with all these different businesses. When one succeeds, they all succeed, and it's really nice knowing that our community is so close knit, and they want each other to succeed.
And a big part of that too, a lot of the leaders that we went to go see at different organizations and businesses went through this program as well.
Yeah.
So that says a lot about Mountain Home and this program.
Absolutely.
Right, absolutely.
All right. Well, I think
Okay.
that about
Yeah.
wraps
That's
us
about
up.
Thanks for having us. Thank you, KTLO. Thank you, Heather Loftus, for having us today.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And thank you, Sammy Ray Craft.